Yo, Still Mills, what's the deal, man? I gotta sit in my driveway while my motherfucking car defrosts, man. We got hit with some bullshit weather, man, last night. But peep game, man, I want to talk about some shit that's kind of, not even kind of, it's very much so pissing me off, man. And it, once again, has to do with these activists, quote unquote, in these boxing spaces, man. It's been a lot of talk, especially considering the LDBC, about how Bud wants to be hand in hand with the white man and all this and all that, man. And it's like, because he doesn't want to do interviews with you narrative pushing ass niggas, he's a coon. And now he's being chastised because he's showing love to the UK fans who showed him love for beating two of their guys. And now he's deciding to train the A-side fighter. Of course that's going to bring admiration out of the people. And because he's giving love and showing the love that he's giving back to the UK fans, he's a coon. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? Y'all do understand boxing is a global sport. And there isn't just white people in the UK, man. I seen this bad, I don't know what she would, I don't know what Spanish speaking nation her people derived from. She was clearly a mestizo, and she had an authentic like British accent, and she spoke fluent Spanish. She was raised over there. It isn't like that's typical to say, oh, it's not just, it's white people in the UK, it's black people in the UK, it's Asian people in the UK. Motherfucker, there's mestizos in the UK. We acting as if Jamaica didn't have some sort of what they call that, dual citizenship with the people over there in the UK. I've heard that's, that's pretty, that was devious in itself, but nonetheless, it is what it is. So how the fuck does, why is he a coon? Because he's reciprocating the same love that he's getting by the same people in the UK. He doesn't want to do an interview with Barbershop Conversations. I mean, shit, it's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. Look at the shit that they're doing now. Barbershop Conversation was once a fucking, what you call it, he was a shield for the PBC, and look at how he's banging on Al Heyman now. You don't think he saw that goofy shit a mile away? It's a reason Bomac, and every time he's in one of Bomac fighters' faces, Bomac runs over there and like, nah, we ain't interviewing with him. It's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. Barbershop Conversation even came out and apologized to Bud. It's a reason as to why I don't really want to rock with them niggas. It ain't because he's trying to be down with the white man. I'm not too favor of him going on the Joe Rogan podcast, because I've been suspicious of Joe Rogan for some years. I've been suspicious of him for some years, man. But nothing never came to the surface until, about 2 weeks ago. 2-3 weeks ago. When all that shit got aired out. But shit is goofy to me, man. Like how y'all, he's a coon because he turned his back on the black. How? This nigga's an ambassador up here amongst his people here in Omaha, Nebraska, North Omaha to be particular. How the fuck you gonna sit here and say because he don't want to interview with goddamn LDBC niggas or whatever, or he don't want to fight, he went and he signed with Bob Arum. Money talks, right? Y'all want to talk this A-side, B-side bullshit as it pertains to Bud and Spence. He need to take 60-40. Fuck legacy, right? It's about the bag. All right, Bud was getting bigger guaranteed purses than all them PBC niggas. What you gonna do? Y'all want to talk about, oh, Canelo don't eat, man. If he turned down that $100 million offer for an $85 million offer, you know what I'm saying? He ducking, he this and that and the third. And who's gonna turn down $100 million? I bet that. So why am I gonna turn down 4 and 5 and 6 million guarantee to get a 2 million guarantee if I sign with the PBC? You bitch ass niggas contradict yourself, and it's pissing me off, man. It's pissing me off out of this fraudulent sense of activism. It's annoying. It's annoying. And I'm not mad at it. I'm mad at how y'all pick and choose when to become that. I'm mad that y'all pick and choose when to bang on a promoter. I'm mad that y'all won't call black people out on their bullshit. Cause Al Heyman is on bullshit. Y'all discredit Adrian Broner when he went on Queen's Flip and said whatever it is he had to say about Al Heyman. Oh, we gonna believe Adrian Broner. We gonna believe Adrian Broner. All right, cool. Don't believe Adrian Broner. Whatever the fuck ever. Why is Gervonta Davis on car dealerships? Why is motherfucking Jamal Charlo's car declining? Why don't they have the money to give these fighters what they want as far as the purses they're asking for, instead of putting that shit on pay-per-view and allowing us to pay for that shit? Y'all don't call them out on that shit because it's a black man running the PBC. Man, get the fuck out of here. That could be a beautiful thing if he worked that shit properly. But he moves goofy as all hell. He moves funny style as a motherfucker, and y'all don't want to see it, but y'all don't want to speak on it because he's a black man. And y'all look like fools doing that. Y'all look like fools. Don't sit here and talk to me about Bud being a coon because he's giving love to the fans that showed him love for training their fighter and beating both of the fighters that come from that same. No, that shit is dumb. Don't get mad at him because he don't want to interview with 78 Sports and Barbershop Conversation and Trill Boxing Talk said he's come up here before to Omaha from Texas. And I forget about the little running that they had and shit, man. Like, listen, man, let me tell you, Bud is a real hood nigga. Nigga straight out the trenches, man. So if you done some fuck shit to him, he's gonna stand on that. You can't be mad at, oh man, it's the black man. No, I'm not about to sit here and let you run my, because if any other nigga in any other space did that shit, it'd be a problem. But y'all don't want to acknowledge that. Look at them niggas and what they did wrong. Barbershop Conversations is not apologizing for no reason to Terrence. He's not, that's not for no reason as to why he's doing that. So them niggas still they gotta look in the mirror at their goddamn selves and realize what it is that they did wrong. Don't just point the finger at Terrence and call that nigga a coon because he's showing love to motherfucking UK fans. The same fans that show you want. That's the thing. You niggas don't even move outside of your block. Half you bitch ass niggas ain't never boarded a plane. Y'all wanna, if you can't drive there, you ain't going. I'm in Omaha. That, you know, it's a goddamn shame when I grew up with niggas who's on the furthest they've been is Kansas City. That's a 2-hour drive from where I live. That's not living. That's not exploring shit. You don't know what it's like to motherfucking get your motherfucking your plane ticket, check in, baggage claim and all that shit. That's an experience. Half you niggas have never been through it. And y'all content with just staying in your own hood. Or not ever leaving the States. Maybe you niggas did. I'm trying to get out of the United States and experience the world. Boxing is a global thing. It does not stop at the borders of North and South America. North and south of the border. It's a bigger world than that. And you motherfuckers just refuse to receive that shit. A nigga's a coon just because he's showing love to the fans. You want fans in the UK. Why do you want fans in the UK? Because they'll tune in and watch your fights. They'll buy your fights. The UK fans are showing, they're proving to be some of the most loyal boxing fans in the sport. Watch the numbers that Dillian White and Tyson Fury does. Let's see if they don't pack that motherfucking arena out. If I'm wrong, I'll gladly come back on here and admit I was wrong. It's 2 left feet. You don't think Bud and Josh Taylor is gonna do numbers if they decide to fight? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? UK and Australian fans, it is a big world out there. You know how many motherfuckers don't know American boxers? How many fans and casuals don't know American boxers? Jamal Charlo, the Charlos is not a household name. Tank Davis is not a household name. He's not. God damn, this shit is getting ridiculous. He want to work with the white man. He want the white man, the white man, the white man, the white man. All right, cool. What you doing? I ain't gonna get into all of that shit, man. It's just really annoying, man, to sit back and listen to some of you cats bloviate about fucking black man and the white man when a lot of you dudes don't. Like, you're not pushing a line because you're practicing some sort of activism by way of boxing spaces. You're not woke because you're doing that. Niggas do not do any sort of extensive study, and y'all up here really banging on these social media platforms like you like that. This shit is gut-wrenching listening to some of you dudes talk about shit, bro. Bud he want to be next to the white man because he don't want to do no fucking interviews with no LDBC niggas, man. Y'all, what kind of logic is that? Who gave you niggas, who told you niggas that you niggas is the fucking vanguard to blackness? Who told y'all niggas gotta go through y'all for y'all black card? You ain't an official black man unless you go through the LDBC. You niggas trip, man. You niggas is burnt out. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit you niggas is talking about. Oh, no, I ain't going that way. Fuck all of that. I don't want to hear none of that shit you niggas is talking about. Like, you niggas is goofies, man. Bozos. He want to be next to the white man. He want to be next to the white man. He want to be next to the white man. While you talking about 60-40 splits and all that shit. Talk about 60-40 split, 60-40, 60-40, 60. None of that. It's the white man until it's a certain bag up in, you know, that a motherfucker got to offer. Canelo got to take the $100 million because what man in their right mind is going to accept, not going to accept 100 M's over 85. Now it's time to throw money into niggas' faces. Now it's time to bring up money. Now it's time to talk this money shit. As long as it's coming from Al Heyman. Fuck the legacy. Fuck the legacy. Charlo and Benavidez, those are not legacy fights. Bivol is a legacy fight. Going up and fighting outside of your comfort zone, that's a legacy defining fight. Not fighting Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo has never fought at 168. That's not a legacy defining fight. David Benavidez is not a legacy defining fight. But Al Heyman putting the money up, so everything is just kind of centered around Al Heyman. Everything is centered around Al Heyman. If it ain't PBC, it ain't righteous. He a duck, he running. He a duck, he ain't taking that 85 million, he ain't taking that 100 million, 100 million, 100 million. But Bud can't take a $4 or $5 and $600 million guarantee. That's blasphemous, right? Because it ain't coming from Al Heyman. Al Heyman ain't putting that type of money in his pocket. Al Heyman ain't doing that. PBC and company ain't putting the motherfucking money that Devin Haney is used to getting in his pocket so they can get him a fight with Tank Davis. None of that shit is happening over there. You can't get that man 3 M's. It's like that fighter generate more than a motherfucking Isaac Cruz. I know that much. You get a fight like that because now you attract the hardcores. So now they can get bigger purse demands. Now, oh shit, you can put that's a fight putting on y'all wanna. It ain't worth putting on pay-per-view. But if you gonna put a fight on pay-per-view, by y'all standards, that's a fight you would put on pay-per-view. Devin Haney versus Gervonta Davis at 135 pounds. Now the hardcores will possibly tune into that shit. And you increase your revenue because you're going to increase your viewership. Since y'all just want to put everything on pay-per-view so desperately. Now here come the bigger bag. But y'all refuse to do that shit. But y'all want to bang on Eddie Hearn for everything that he does when he's properly paying this motherfucker. The money don't matter until it's coming from Al Heyman. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you get money, it better be Al Heyman, the nigga handing you and signing you the check. Al Heyman couldn't afford Bud. He couldn't get Bud $4 and $5 and $6 million guaranteed purses. Couldn't do it. I ain't got to worry about no fucking pay-per-view and no upside and all that shit. Guaranteed 5, guaranteed 4, guaranteed 6. Bob Arum was able to do that. Not no fucking Al Heyman. Nigga gotta rely on pay-per-view upsides and all that shit. Kind of shit is you like, what are you niggas talking about? All for the sake of the black man. All for the sake of the blood of the black man, right? Black man can't look out for us. Can't look out for his own. Can't even put that man's fucking graphic up on a fucking broadcast. But he's just supposed to run to Al Heyman. Shut that man out. Y'all do realize Al Heyman is somewhat responsible for the reason Bud Camp isn't as marketable as he is. It's a two-way street. Y'all do realize that, right? It's a two-way street. Don't complain about your fighters. Oh man, he need to do more to, to promote himself better. I mean, it's both sides of the promotion. His fighters are looking to be fighting this man. So why not promote him? I ain't saying be his, make a press tour and you fly out everywhere with him. No, but it's simply mentioning his name on broadcast is a sense of promoting him, and in turn promoting the fight. They shut him out from that because they saw the threat in that nigga. They saw it. That's the doing of the black man. That's the doing of him. Them niggas is at fault for the reason why Bud and Spence ain't what it is that they was trying to make it out to be. Them niggas is at fault for that, and they know that. He saw the writing on the wall years ago as it pertains to these niggas. They move funny. So don't dare bring your bitch ass over here talking about he want to be with the white man instead of the black man. Don't come over here with that shit. That's wild disrespectful. We're promoting a fight between two monsters in the division, and you can't even. What kind of shit is that? Tyson Fury going on First Take and all that shit, and like Anthony Joshua going on First Take and all these ESPN shows. That's promoting a PBC fighter. PBC has no attachments to the ESPN. No attachments. But that didn't stop you from going on there. And I mean, because Bob Arum, that's the man as far as boxing on ESPN, that's the man to go to. That didn't stop you from taking, allowing your fighters to go on that platform. No, Bob Arum does not run ESPN as a whole, but as far as boxing is concerned, that is that man's brain product. He's responsible for that. That didn't stop you from going on, from crossing over into that lane. These promotional worlds they gotta come down, man. Because y'all do goofy shit like this. PBC in particular. How the fuck do you deny motherfuckers fights because they fighting on they on with the different promotional companies, bro? This shit is wild out here. Bud gotta go through to infinity and beyond to get a fucking mention on a PBC broadcast. They did not start putting that man's graphic up on them broadcasts until a couple of years ago. And he's just supposed to drop everything that he's doing and run over there to Al Heyman because that's the black man. When the black man has did that man the most grimiest. PBC. Fuck out of here. Man, don't ever talk that bullshit, man. Don't ever talk. Don't do not get on these and I'm suspended off Facebook until, you know, for another, you know, 2 weeks or whatever, so I can't even respond. And I want to go on there and get real ignorant with these niggas, man. Y'all not about to talk about my champ like that. Y'all not about to talk about the champ like that. Can Al Heyman match what Bob Arum was doing? No, we can't. Can Al Heyman match what Eddie Hearn was doing for fucking Devin Haney? No, he couldn't. Fox is putting up that 100 M's to get motherfucking Canelo Alvarez that fight. That ain't coming out of Bob's, but Bob's pockets is dwindling. PBC is circling the drain as it is, and that's why everybody's in a fucking uproar that Canelo is even entertaining a fight with Bivol and Golovkin. Because what the fuck y'all niggas gonna do if Canelo decides, nah, I don't want to fight them? And he'd be well within his rights after that rant that Floyd was going on. Man, that was easy work, man. That guy's easy work. He was easy working. Alright, cool. You remember that, Floyd. You remember that. While you can't even get a fight with money kicks over the line. Call niggas out on their bullshit, man. You're not pro-black just because you refuse to acknowledge the wrongdoing of black men. They do a lot of fuck shit over there and nobody is willing to accept it because y'all is going, it's off code, it's off code. By y'all definition, the speaking to publicly demonize Barack Obama will be off code. No, when fuck niggas do fuck nigga shit, you bang on them for that. Pause. Yeah, I'm back. But yeah, man, don't do that. They can't even get a fight with money kicks over the line, man. Motherfuckers don't even want to do. You getting sued for it? Like, all right, bro. Everything as it pertains to that side of the street is in peril right now, bro. Niggas ain't really fucking with, motherfuckers don't really want to rock with them dudes like that because it's just like, yo, what the fuck? Everything over there is just goofy. Sam Lukowicz is trying to get $10 million for fuck. Come on, my nigga, what is you doing? You know that lane ends. Sam Lukowicz is trying to get 10 M's to fight Demetrius Andre and for David Benavidez. It's not no $10 million fucking fight. Like, what is, like, how does this shit not, like, this shit make sense to y'all? They move funny style over there. And it leaves a bad taste in the mouths of motherfuckers who sit there and bang on behalf of them. Like you LDBC niggas. Or like barbershop conversations. It's misinformation like a motherfucker that goes on over there, man, in the sense of journalism and pugnantry. Like, that's not, no, bro. No. Motherfuckers want authentic journalism, man. That's your job as a content creator. That's your job as a writing pugnet. But motherfuckers gotta go through obstacles and fight through all types of biased narratives and shit like that to, you know, no. Nobody wants to go through that. Motherfuckers is about being up and up. And I'm supposed to, like, bro, nah, bro. That ain't the move. And y'all don't realize how it ain't the move. Or maybe you do, you just don't want to speak on it because it's off code to talk about it, to chastise it, to demonize it. God damn. It's off code to talk about how detrimental Ron Karenga was to, you know, the black society. It's wrong to talk about how Baynar Rustin was a fucking pedophile. Y'all probably don't even know who these dudes are. Because you don't do extensive study. It's off code to talk that bullshit because these is black people. No matter, you know, disregard they disruptive behavior. It's off code to talk about it publicly. We can't say shit about Sheriff David Clark. We can't say shit about him. because that's a black man. And it's off code to go against him. And I'm not comparing Al Heyman and company to these dudes. I'm not comparing the you know, social media activists to these dudes. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But the analogy is the same. It's the same analogy, bro. Y'all won't speak against black people who do some of the most heinous shit, and not even heinous in this regard, but the most disloyal to the soil shit that you can think of, because they're black. Everything Al Heyman does is what is done within righteousness, as according to you niggas. I had a dude tell me, you gonna promote for the other side when it came to Bud. My nigga, yes, because their two fighters are looking to match up. Why wouldn't you do that? Everything is justified. You gonna promote for the other side? Nigga, yes. Yes. If you want this fight to be what it is, you know his personality. I ain't saying go on, no one is saying go on a press tour, man, but not putting that man's graphic up is stupid. Because you shoot yourself in the own foot when you do that. Money, 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 money. Canelo stupid as fuck if he don't take that 100M and he take, if he don't take that 100 M's and he decides to take that 85, he's stupid and he a duck. Well, take 60-40, take 60-40. He's supposed to undermine his price to appease Spence and company. He's supposed to sign with the PBC instead of the white man Bob Arum, to show that he's on, you know, that he has some level of blackness to him, and get his pockets sliced in half. All for the black man though. All for the black man. That's supposed to be all for the black man. All for the brothers, right? I wanna hear that shit, man. Stop with this bullshit. Don't talk that bullshit to me about him being all, he want to be up under the white man just because he don't want to motherfucking interview with you niggas, because he's giving love to the UK fans. That isn't a shot at his blackness, man. That man has a black beautiful wife and black beautiful children, and is prominent within the North Omaha community. That man is doing his due diligence up here, man. For you bitch ass niggas to sit here and try to berate him because he's showing love to the UK. All the Jamaicans in the UK. All them Africans in the UK. All y'all see is them white folks over there in the UK. God damn. Expand your fucking horizon. Stop limiting your scope to the Canadian border and the Mexican border. And you understand why he did what he did. Y'all want promotion, right? Y'all want promotion, right? What makes you think this is a promotion for when he fights Spence? All them people in the crowd at the American and Kell Brook fight, all them niggas ain't hardcores. A lot of those are casuals. A lot of them are casuals. A whole lot of them are casuals. Who's to say he doesn't capture the eye of some of the motherfuckers in that crowd? Who just, oh man, let me go look this man up on YouTube. And they love what they see on them highlight clips, so they gonna tune into every fight that man is involved in. That's smart. That's smart marketing. Bomac being the boisterous nigga that he is, he over there talking shit to Dominic Eagle during the press conference. That shit is smart. Gaining a broader fan base is what this shit is all about, because it is not just about the US of A. God damn. You dudes are sickening, man. Stop talking greasy about the channel, nigga, for real. I'm gonna start slapping niggas on social media. I'm gonna find y'all. fuck out of here.